Hello guys, it's cobradvs and it is pickups and packages time. Before I get started, I just want to say one thing real quick, and that is this setting is probably going to be the majority of my videos now because it's just so much easier for me to set up. Um, and it works. The lighting's good, so I'm just gonna keep it here until I do like maybe an open and packaging video or something like that. In this case, I didn't get any packages today, and I was expecting one, but it'll probably just come tomorrow. um, so I don't have to open anything, so I can just do this. And I'll start with pickups. Went to a thrift store a few days ago and picked up some some pretty common SNES titles. The first one is Michael Jordan, Chaos in the Windy City. These were already in my Super Nintendo collection, so it's no big deal. The next one is NFL Football. After that, Super Play Action Football. Then last but not least, The Lion King. Um, all common games, so nothing to write home about there. Next, actually, before I got those games, we went to a flea market, and a surprising change of pace, they actually had something. They had a Genesis, a bunch of games, and went ahead and picked it up. The games are WrestleMania, the arcade game. Excuse me. Next is NHL All-Star Hockey 95. Justice League Task Force with a sticker across the label. Sonic Classics. I was glad to have that one. 2 copies of Sonic 2, which means I have about 30,000 copies of Sonic 2 now. And then last is Wheel of Fortune. And then there were 2 EA games included. The first one is PGA Tour Golf. This actually gives me a complete PGA Tour Golf collection. And then NHL 95. Also, before I forget, NHL 98 too, which is surprising that they even made them that late. And with the system came the Genesis itself. Now, it is the high-definition graphics model. It came with the power adapter and RF out switch, but it does not work, you know. It powers on. It gets a signal to the TV, but it's usually just either like a static or just not like gibberish. And the sound works. You can hear the game playing, but the picture's not there. So it's up for sale / trade if anybody wants a broken Genesis. It might be fixable. I'm sure it is. But as of right now, it does not work. Alright, so now on to the good stuff, guys. I have officially started my Sega Genesis hardcore collecting. It has started, and it's on a limited budget right now, but hopefully once golf season gets around and I start working, we can expand on this. First, pretty common title, Beavis and Butthead. I got it from my friend. It is complete. I'm trying to go by most significant to insignificant, or insignificant to most significant. And to be honest, every game that I'm going to show from now on is fairly significant. So I'll just start with the earlier one. I got a complete in-box Mutant League Football. When I say complete in-box, I mean 100%. It's got the trading cards. It's got both of those. It came with a poster, but the poster is hanging up. So I have a complete in-box Mutant League Football. I'm really happy about that, which means I have a loose copy up for sale / trade. You know, it's a football game, but it's got a clever twist. It's not very common, sort of on the uncommon side. So it is a fun game to have. Alright, next is Streets of Rage 2. It's not complete, no manual, but I'm going to have to work on getting the manual. Plays great, fantastic game, Streets of Rage. So that starts my Streets of Rage collection, and I actually got that for basically free. My friend had a broken NES, and I fixed it for him. And I said, hey, I'll trade you 2 Genesis games for fixing your NES. He said, sure. And the other Genesis game, oops, really excited to have this one, even though it's just a loose cartridge, is Streets of Rage 3. I really want to get all the Streets of Rage complete in box. So hopefully one day maybe I can get that, or maybe there will be a box and manual on eBay or something. Because sometimes it's nice to buy the box separate, which is the case with my next game. This is one of my favorite Genesis games of all time, and it's pretty expensive, especially when you find a box copy, but I actually scored the box for $1.04 off off eBay. So now I have a box copy of Contra Hardcore. No manual, unfortunately, and I'm gonna need to get a new cartridge sooner or later. It's in pretty rough shape. Zach wrote his name on here. He's an asshole. Uh, and I do need the manual. So I'm on a lookout for a Contra Hardcore manual and a Streets of Rage 2 manual. So guys, that's it. Now, the reason I had so much in this video is because I sort of procrastinated, because I got some more stuff coming in the mail. I did a trade with Pinball Reviewer and Team Old School 21. I got stuff from them coming. Kefka, his package is on the way. I got something off eBay yesterday. So, look for another packages video coming up. I don't know when I'll get back to doing Quest for the Best Movie Game, but that should be coming up soon, I guess. And then, of course, I'm doing my collection videos. Maybe Quest for the Best Movie Game will wait until after my collection videos are done. It just depends on how I feel. So, guys, that's it. And if anybody wants pretty much anything other than the Sega Genesis games I showed you that were in the box, pretty much, everything in this video is basically up for trade except for these. These I am keeping 100%, so those are mine, but anything else that you saw is up for grabs, besides Sonic Classics for the Genesis. I want that too. So thanks for watching, guys, and look for another packages video coming up within the next week. Thanks.